What's good, YouTube? Wherever you may be watching this video, I appreciate you for spending your time right here, right now. Now, in today's video, I'm going to be explaining common tests that women use on men they find sexually attractive. Before we get into the video, I want to say I appreciate all the new supporters, all the supporters who've been here from the start. Welcome to the channel if you are new, and let's get straight into this video.
I woke up in the morning and I say I need one of those. They got me trying all their clothes. They got me trying all their clothes. I swear to God, I never wear a dress.
Now guys, the first test you can expect to receive from women when they find you sexually attractive is a body count question. Now, real quick, getting straight into it, the reason they're going to ask you this body count question is because they want to see if you're out here dealing with women. They want to see if you're out here smashing women and all the above. Now, some of you guys, you might have this question. You might have a woman ask you this question. Some of you guys, what you're gonna go and do is try and prove to her that you don't sleep around, that you don't get women, don't do this, don't do that, and the third, whatever. What I've realized from my personal experience is that the things you often think are gonna turn a woman off, or maybe if she sees I'm talking to girls, maybe she sees I'm sleeping around, the things that you think often will turn her off are actually the things that will turn her on. So guys, if you are one of those people out there who are like, no, I don't sleep around, I'm holier than thou, I do this and that, and you know, if you are religious, etc., that's perfectly fine, that's good. You got some structure in your life. But with the females, you don't need to be trying to come across holier than thou. It actually turns them off. It does worse for you in the long run, trying to prove to them that you don't, sleep around, do this and that, and what else. It doesn't work for you in the long run, trying to prove them wrong. So if a woman does give you the body count question, because I don't want to just give you guys the shit test and not how to deal, and not give you the information on how to deal with the shit test. When women give you this shit test, guys, be stoic. Be stoic. Don't tell her, yes, I am sleeping with a bunch of women. Don't tell her, no, I'm not sleeping with a bunch of women. Be stoic. And I'm not saying dodge the question. You don't have to dodge the question, but at the same time, you don't have to tell her about your sex life. Who are you? I don't have to tell you about my sex life. If me as a man, and let's say me as a man, I ask you about your body count. It's going to be offensive, right? Okay, don't ask me about my sex life. I do my thing. That's all you need to know. And then keep going. But you got to realize, though, this is going to make her more attracted to you if you answer like that, basically. Now, guys, make sure to comment down below if this mic is all right, the audio. Let me know some feedback, adding it to the channel just to make it easier for you guys to hear me. Now, guys, into the second point. I bet you sleep around. You've got to be ready for this when it comes to females. They hit you with this when they find you highly sexually attractive. This kind of bounces off my first point. She just basically wants to know what you're out here doing. And she might think you're sexually attractive, but one thing I know about women for a fact, it makes you more attractive if other women are sleeping with you also. She doesn't want to be the only woman out here giving you the pussy. She wants to make sure that other women are sleeping with you also. So guys, when you receive this type of accusation, projection, that's what it really is. I bet you sleep around. No, you think I sleep around based on the way I look. You think I sleep around, just say that. You think I'm sexually attractive, anything due to me being sexually attractive, I sleep around. So guys, you gotta be ready for this projection. It's basically her saying, based on the way you look, I think you're out here sleeping with women. Once again, so many of you guys have messed up so much pussy out here because you're trying to prove her wrong. No. I bet you sleep around. No. Let her think that. If that's what you want to think, cool. You came to that assumption on your own. I don't have to prove you wrong. Guys, when you start having a mindset with women of, I don't have to prove you wrong, cool. Think what you think. You're going to have a lot more success. I definitely had a lot more success when I stopped trying to prove people that I wasn't this preconceived notion that they had of me. Stop trying to prove them wrong so much and you get more results out of life. So anytime you're chilling with a female, she hits you with a, I bet you sleep around. I bet you get so many girls. Anytime a woman hits you with this, it's a very good sign. It means she thinks you're sexually attractive and that you are sleeping around. So all you have to do on your part is literally be stoic. Guys, getting girls is not the hardest thing in the world. It really isn't. A lot of you guys, you just haven't become that guy. You need to become that guy and be stoic. Now, guys, you're going to notice something with all these points. They all lead back to one thing, projection. A lot of the times, and I'm pretty sure you had an OG or someone around you tell you this, women will expose themselves if you let them. They will expose themselves if you let them. Let them talk, because a lot of times the things that women think about you, they're gonna end up saying it. You just gotta be aware, take the information from this channel and apply it. Don't just be out here wandering around just clueless. Apply the information, because women, they will tell you how they feel about you. What do I always tell you guys? They have subtle ways of doing so. We as men, we're gonna be concise, we're gonna be clear and say what we want. Women, not so much. They're gonna have subtle ways of communicating what they truly think about you. So once again, all these points lead to projection. But guys, my third shit test that women are gonna give you when they find you to be a sexually attractive guy, I bet you think you're all that. Now let me break down what this means. She thinks you're all that. She thinks you're all that. That didn't come out of my mouth. I didn't say I'm all that. Anytime a woman says that, she thinks you're all that. But women, pride, they're not just gonna come out right and say, I think you're all that. You know what I'm saying? They're not gonna do that. Rejection, etc. They're just not gonna do that. So I bet you think you're all that. They're gonna do it in a subtle way. I bet you think you're all that. Now, when did I say I was all that? I never said I was all that, and I never indicated I was all that. You see me, you see the presence, or what's everyone saying nowadays, the aura. You see these things, and you think I'm all that. So here's what it is. Don't prove her wrong. Don't try and humble yourself, especially with the handsome men's game. I've told you guys, as a handsome guy, if you're out here trying to humble yourself down to please others, you're gonna live a life of pure suffering. Do not decrease your own value to make other people feel better about themselves. Don't do it whatsoever. But guys, expect that one too. Now guys, my fourth shit test that women are gonna give you when they find you to be a sexually attractive guy, is the play fighting. The play fighting. Now guys, play fighting is a way that women are gonna initiate physical touch. One thing that I can tell you guys from dealing with women, from observing women and just gathering information, women are very big on physical touch. Very big on physical touch. That's why, as a man, if you're in a relationship, let me give you some advice. If you really care about your woman, you're gonna have to give her some physical touch. Even if you're tired, you just got in from work, you're gonna have to give her some physical touch, because it's when you stop giving them physical touch that they start looking elsewhere. Physical touch is so big for women. So if she does find you as a guy who can potentially dig her guts, potentially fuck the shit out of her, if she does find you to be one of those guys, guess what she's gonna start doing? Play fighting. Because when you play fight with a woman, for those who've play fighted with a woman before, who've had a play fight with a woman before, you will know it gets, not aggressive, it gets aggressive, but not in a sense of anything violent. You know what I mean? It gets rough. You play around, it's a great way to feel each other out, play fighting. That's why a lot of times when you get a female over, she's gonna start trying to indicate a play fight. She might start messing with you, tapping you on the head. She wants to indicate a play fight. And guys, if you are one-on-one with a woman and she's play fighting, you're probably gonna smash her that same night. I'm not gonna lie, I'm just being real. But play fighting is a great way to know that a woman finds you sexually attractive. No woman on God's green earth is touching a guy that she's not attracted to. She's not trying to touch you. Stay away. Stay away, stay away, stay away. Women ain't even going up and touching men that they find attractive, right? You have to go up to them, and then maybe they'll start touching you. So you gotta realize, if she's indicating physical touch with you, she finds you to be someone who's sexually attractive. And if I was you, I would act on that. I would act on that, because that's basically like, once again, they have subtle ways of communicating things. I'm not saying pull out your dick and start, you know what I'm saying? You might just end up with some sexual harassment. I'm not saying do any of that, but I'm just saying it's a good indication to know that she's trying to initiate something. So maybe go in for a kiss and see what happens. Now guys, last but not least, so this one might shock some of you guys as well. Anytime a woman is very disagreeable, it's a good indication to know that she wants to sleep with you and she finds you sexually attractive. Now, let me explain why, because some of you guys I can already tell you, wait, a woman being very disagreeable, I've listened to this guy, that guy, this guy, and they're all telling me a woman being very disagreeable is a very bad thing. Now, yes, a woman being disagreeable is a bad thing if you're in a relationship with her. You're not trying to are you trying to be in a relationship with her? No, you're trying to smash it and keep it moving, right? It's 2024. These women ain't cuffable anymore. They ain't the type of woman you cuff. So, yes, it's bad if she's disagreeable. If you're in a relationship or marriage, yes. Well, even then I say there's an exception. Let me explain why. A woman being very disagreeable with you is going to initiate that toxic sex. And one thing I know about women, they love that toxic sex. That's why a lot of times they're talking it out of their mouth. It's not even because they just hate you. It's not because they hate you or they really dislike you. A lot of times it makes the sex more exciting. It fuels that. It fuels the adrenaline, all that type of stuff, the lust, all that. It fuels that for the sex. So anytime a woman is very disagreeable with you, it's a way of flirting. These women are very masculine nowadays, so their flirting is being disagreeable. Yes, I know that might surprise some of you guys, and I had to even realize it for myself. But a lot of these women nowadays, their flirting is being disagreeable. It doesn't make sense, but it is what it is, guys. I'm just here to give you the information. I'm not here to try and make it make sense. Women don't make sense. So if I was here to try and make them make sense, I'll be here all day. Women being very disagreeable, a lot of times, is the way they flirt. Now, obviously, it takes some discernment. You have to have some discernment as a man to know, okay, is this a woman who's just being disagreeable just to be disagreeable? Or is this a woman who is being disagreeable so I can take this in and fuck the shit out of her when we get down to it? You know what I'm saying? So as a man, you just have to have some discernment. But guys, I appreciate every single one of you for watching this video. Let me know your thoughts and opinions down below. If you like this video, make sure to like, comment, share, subscribe, and let me know how the audio is sounding down below. Just wanted to get this mic here for you guys to improve the quality and give you guys better videos. I appreciate every single one of you. Have a blessed day, and I'm out.